What's going on, everybody? It's your boy back here with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, man. So yeah, man, we want to go over the Super EZA Ultimate Gohan here, the INT. So yeah, man, we do have the data download, and I just wanted to, talk about this unit here. So I think this unit, as you guys seen already, is pretty good. This is a unit that you're probably gonna be running on, some super class teams, but probably preferably Majin Buu Saga, they got the buffs and, maybe some other Hybrid Saiyan or Gohan type of teams. But yeah, man, this unit here, wasn't really usable that much really outside of before this. But, the Super EZAs, we've seen a lot on the villain side, with like Rose Goku, not just the regular Goku Black, the Kid Buu end up getting one, the Broly end up getting one, etc. But we know we had the ATL Goku had got one, and some other ones on the super side, but not really like they Gold Tanks and whatever. But they was like whatever. But this unit, like I said, is pretty good at what he does, and I would say he's above those current, I would say, super EZAs at this time. But yeah, man, we have a increased on attack and defense plus 158. That's still almost relatively the same, but when the key meter is 7 or above, key plus 5 and attacking defense plus 100. So you want to get those orbs there. So this is when a special move is activated, attack and defense increased by 100%. When all team members are super class, basically, a special move will always be activated, and there's a medium chance of a critical hit. So as long as you have super class allies, this guy will get a additional in, so he can do the special, and then he has a medium chance of a crit. And then we gotta say when he's in the second or third slot, he will guard against all attacks and has a medium chance of avoiding enemy attacks. So I believe like a 40% or whatever. So that's not bad, but I would say defensive wise, I mean, he guards against all attacks in that second or third slot, but you still will have to, test out and see how much defense he get back. Of course, he'd be doing a special move. So, if he attacks first, he would be at, 258. But if he get the key up, he'd be at 358. So I'm pretty sure he'll probably be able to tank a lot more. But you gotta be careful. So it's each time special move activated, defense is increased by additional 30% up to 120%, and critical hit rate, evasion rate are increased by 10% up to 40%. So I know some people are going to try to get this guy maybe some, additional and dodge, you know, respectively, or just dodge totally. So that way he don't get hit at all. But he will be able to build up that defense and go crazy. Of course, you will probably get him additional if you want to just get more of a offensive build, but I've still put something in dodge. Now, increases attack and defense by 30% for all super allies, and an additional 28% increase in attack and defense when facing an extreme enemy. So I think that's gonna come real in handy. A lot of these singular modes, where you're just facing one enemy, two enemies, whatever, and they normally are extreme anyway in most cases. That you'll be able to run this unit a lot. So yeah, we've gotten some super class content, but we have way more extreme content. So this guy will be able to be used on more game modes and more variety of Dokkan content, to where you can be doing a lot of damage. But yeah, man, this is a big EZA. You gotta run him on those super teams. So of course, like I see, we already know what his links and everything was his old unit. He's on very good teams. Got Hybrid Saiyan, like I said, Majin Buu Saga, Goku Family, uh, Powerful Comeback, Saviors, Bond Parent Child, Power of Wishes, and Trusted Will. I skipped over some of these other ones because you're not going to be using those, Sibling Bond and Saviors or Rapid Growth or Revenge. You're not using them on, on Dokkan with leads. But, if you want to use them on those teams, he can fit on them. But here's the links. You have the Ultimate Gohan. He has this with, I mean, at least he has some from, the Beach Gohan here, 4. And who else would he, not this. I want to see more here. So Beast, he has, some with him, 4. probably got a lot of fours with here. Yeah, like I said, Majin Saga there, but at least he's four with these guys. These guys got their EZA. They're pretty strong. And his Tech Ultimate Gohan. He has three. I don't know if they would clash because of name. Some of the stages do. I don't know about who has the same name and things like that. I've been playing Dokkan too long enough to understand most of those, but yeah, man. This guy is like I said, pretty good. Like I said, is it like, oh, he's the crazy OP? I don't think so. But I think he's a good super easy A. I would say Beerus is probably, by himself wise, pretty good. But when it comes to like overall, I would say this unit can probably be better in some situations because of the supporting. But I wanted to see something real quick. Is he? Yeah, here's Beerus. I want to see something. I haven't looked at Beerus in a while, but I did actually buff my guy up. So my Beerus is done. Actually, I had to do that. But as you can see, man, Beerus, he has both support wise there with the super or extreme class allies. But for super, they get the attack, and for extreme, they get the defense. So he got a great chance to launch additional super. Here, he got damage does received by 30% with HP 30% or more. So you gotta make sure you keep that health. Plus additional guards have another movie bosses, Realm of Gods, Exploding Rage. So yeah, I would say in better setups because these multipliers are a little better, and the conditions are, I would say, easier to probably get. Beerus is actually able to, like I said, be more going with this unit. Like I said, this Gohan is going to be doing some damage, but it is more of he's mainly going to be supporting in a sense, where Beerus is a lot more, like I said, offensive. So yeah, nothing too crazy. But like Beerus, he has some teams here, but you got to try to fit him in some of those categories. Movie bosses got some buffs, Bottom Master Disciple, Planetary Destruction like crazy with the Brolys, Exploding Rage, of course, with all the Brolys, normal guys, Worthy Rivals. So yeah, man, you this guy here, like I said, them two are pretty close. Like I said, how you use them is up to you, which one you prefer. But yeah, at least we got a good easy A, man. Like I said, it's not like, oh man, it's terrible. You guys see we went over Analyzer here. He's a Battlefield LR. It's not to be expect too much, but like I said, a lot of people compare him a lot to the standard people thought was going to be standard, which is Bio Broly. And I don't think a lot of these units going to be as good as him going throughout. We may get some here's and there's, but it is what it is. But like I said, if you're a Gohan fan, nevertheless, and you wanted to use this guy, here he is. Now I don't really care about this unit in particular, like Majin Buu Saga. I know we got some other units that I want to EZA or super EZA, sorry, that will probably be better to like teams that I actually want to use. So you guys perhaps probably heard like Truth and some other people talk about it. But when you get the red stones, you get to pick who you want to get from the shop, and potentially the Super Saiyan 4s will probably get their super easy A's, and you have that AGL Rose, and I think one of the Vegetos. So I think one of those would probably have a bigger super easy A later down the line. This Gohan is more of just this little celebration. But if we get somewhere around like the 10th anniversary and we get some super easy A news, I'm not sure on the super class end or the extreme end, it's gonna be insane. So if it's GT related, get some GT buffs in there. That team never really get buffs on any of these Dragon Ball games. It's very far in between. They may get 1 or 2 units a year, 1 or 2 units every 2 years. So it's hard for them to get some help. But I'm pretty sure a unit that's very good, probably for super easy for that team in particular, will help them out a lot. So we'll see. Let me know what you think about this Ultimate Gohan. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.